So I've been riding the same bike non-stop for the past couple of months now. That's just because she's my baby. So yeah, I put in 1,500 miles into this bike. So I think it's time to give it a little break. But while my bike is taking a break, I have something that's a whole lot more interesting looking than this bike. But first, we have to unbox it. Let's go. I think this bike is as big as a Sur-Ron Light P. I'm pretty excited to open it. Let's go. But while I struggle to build it, let's go over the specs in less than 60 seconds. Let's do this. The Skyleap has a 72 volt, 40 amp hour battery pushing over 15 kilowatts of power with a top speed of 60 and 60 miles of range on a perfect day, of course. Who uses that? For your front and back suspension, you have Fast Ace. This bike is pretty heavy. Also, you got the nice dual piston brake system for your front and rear brakes. But the most interesting part about this bike, it has to be the frame itself. Made out of high strength carbon steel, which makes it extremely durable, but also the weight of it is over 350 pounds. So I'll be a little worried for anything standing in front of its way. But I'm finally done yapping. Let's go take it for a spin. But we are outside on the Yipower. What I can tell you so far about this bike is that I absolutely love the brakes. I don't think the brakes could get any more dialed than what they feel like. But the one thing that is throwing me off about this bike so much, it has to be how heavy it is. It looks like a bag of bones. It looks like a skeleton. And this thing weighs almost about 200 pounds. Jesus. It's very back heavy, so if you're gonna do a wheelie, which it is wheelieable, it's a 72 volt, of course. All the weight's in the back, so it's not gonna affect the wheelies at all. But I am making my way towards motozone. I'm just taking the secret path, of course. 72 volt, 40 amp hour. It reminds me of my Light B battery that I had from Chai, which was honestly a very great battery. Very great with range and power. Go up this little hill. Woohoo! Like that did that no problem. I did start with the 100%, and I believe it did take me at least like 10% getting here. But I am going to be taking the back way towards motozone. Since they're always working on bikes, why not have them try this bike? I doubt they have seen this bike yet. I did do a little height test between this and the Ultra B, and this bike has the 19-inch front and 18-inch back, so it does sit a little taller than the Ultra B, just by a tad. And also a huge thing to note, woohoo, is that the seat sits a little higher because it's flat. Let me show you. The seat is completely flat, so there's no dips. Doesn't it look like a skeleton? Like it's barely any frame. Ow, that kind of actually hurt. This is like my third time dropping this. I wonder where this trail goes. I messed around a little bit with the modes, and the modes just changed the regen on it, which is pretty good for trail riding. You know, another big thing I wanted to talk about is that it's honestly kind of awesome. You know, I read the comments all the time. And one of the biggest comments is that, you know, I sound like somebody, or I do the same thing, which it's honestly a privilege to be even put next to somebody that has such a huge following. And I'm sure you know, obviously, on who I'm talking about, because there's not much other people to compare me to. Which I don't let it faze me. I think it's super cool to be compared to somebody like that, and it doesn't bother me. I'm just a a normal guy. I'm just a Hawaiian that just loves to ride everywhere, anywhere, anytime. But I'm gonna cut to when we make it to motozone. Let's go. Pulling up to motozone, the team there made some very important points about the Skyleap. What the? Huh? What's that? That's good. Which one was the belt? It is easily accessible if it snaps, since it's on the outside of the frame. And second, the swing arm is adjustable, so basically built like a mountain bike, but if it was a tank. Besides that, let's go warm out on some more trails. We pretty much made it to the trail spot. So here we go. We got the homie on the 19-inch Ultra B. You been on these or no?
Yeah, I've been on these.
Oh, you been on this? I never been. Shoot! So I might be locked in. Cause I don't know where I'm going. He said he's been here. Me, I haven't. It's all new to me. But we have the Yipower and a little test trail ride. But yeah, just to get away from the Ultra B a little bit. I've been riding that bike for a minute now. Like probably like all the videos I have is all Ultra B riding. So Yipower, I thought it was an interesting looking bike. Like very interesting. It looks like a damn skeleton. Woohoo! So I was like, let me try. Let me give that bike a whip. It reminds me of my Light B. Same power, 72 volt, 40. It just looks interesting, and the looks actually help it, believe it or not. Because where the belt is, I was told by people that work on bikes all the time at motozone that is very convenient, and it's actually kind of awesome because it's, if you snap a belt like while you're riding, you could easily change it. Damn, that dude's gone. Holy crap, I am getting left behind. But yeah, so if you got extra belts, whew. Are you hitting it from like right here down or up?
Probably down.
You would hit that?
No, I was saying you hit it.
Oh, me hit it?
Yeah.
Oh crap.
You just like mountain bike trail.
Yeah, I'm not a big sender, bruh. I'll send it on some street, but trail riding, you're smoking me already.
Yeah.
You're so far ahead. Would you send it on this?
No.
Yeah, I'll keep following you. Woohoo! But this is a little bit away from the bike. I just got something pretty new and I'm actually super excited for. When I did the YouTube video for Texas, my audio was just, it kept cutting out, and it honestly kind of like really sucked. So is that I got a new camera. Yeah, I ended up getting the DJI Action 5 camera because it links to their mics, and gosh, now I should have, or now I'll never have audio issues. Yeah, I've been so excited to talk about that. I got a brand new action camera, and wow, I am loving it just because I'm not gonna have any audio problems. I hate that. It's honestly like one of my biggest fears for content. Woohoo! And, ooh, if you were trying to get a camera, this is perfect. Just because this. Watch. See, look, I could take you off. Ah! And you can look at myself and I could talk. And then slide you back on. And so, yeah. Bow. Back on the head. Oh, man. This bike being heavy, it does sinks into some sand. If you do trails, man, this is an arm pump, man. Kind of a workout. Shoot. Man, no lie, this bike is taking this like a champ, though. Woohoo! This bike has been freaking pretty good, even like on battery. We've been riding for a while now. Like the sun's almost gone. It's been keeping up. Oh, gotta be careful on the sand. Oh. Ah. Yeah, or if I'm freaking quiet, like, man, I gotta focus on these trails, especially, you know, I'm not being the best at it. No, this is a lot of work, and honestly, I like it. If you ever really got into street riding and then you really got a hand of it, then you realize how easy it is actually to do tricks on bikes. Like this is a lot more harder, a lot more arm pump than you think. Ooh, my hands are getting all jabbed up. Need some of those plastics to cover my hands. Oh, I don't know if it's just me, but when I see like random people like in the bushes taking this trail, it's like the most NPC thing I could think of. Oh, ah. Hey. Yeah. Ah! Took the bush with me. I got the bush. Nip my hand a little bit. No biggie. I'll keep the bush. Oh. After taking my new plant friend home, in this video I've built the Skyleap in record-breaking time. Got some professional mechanical thoughts about this bike and finally explored some unknown trails around the city. Thank you so much for watching to the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.